What's going on, YouTube? Happy 2025. I'm super excited to turn into a brand new year, and even more excited that so many of my favorite content creators are giving us their favorite New Balance pickups of 2024. We got Dylan Way, Sean Go, Sam Dobkowski. I hope I pronounced your last name right. I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, and I really like seeing stuff like that, so I figured as a young sneaker channel with like 20 subscribers that I could give my 20 subscribers the same exact content. And I can give you my favorite sneaker pickups of 2024. I have a small collection, so I'm just going to let you know right now, it's not going to be 2024 exclusive sneakers, because if it was, it'd be like 6, which is just boring. I'm going to do a top 10, and this is going to include every sneaker that I picked up in 2024, which I started my sneaker collecting in March of 2024. So it's a decent sized amount. I think I'm showing off 13 sneakers on this week's list. So yeah, let's just get into it with 3 honorable mentions. And starting off hot, we have the Concepts, I don't know how to pronounce this, Saigane 740. These are really nice. I can appreciate the artwork on them. You know, it's a lot of bold colors that you wouldn't think go together, but they do. And that's just really cool to me. They are a little bit difficult to pair with outfits just because of how like standoutish they are. They're so like loud, and you know, a lot of times when you're trying to pair outfits together, you like look at the laces for help. So you got to have like a cream, white, an orange, or a pink to go with these, which is not easy, to say the least. So they're beautiful, really cool Concepts pair. Really glad I picked them up. It's just, you know, they're an honorable mention just because of how incredibly difficult they are to style with stuff. I also love that cork insole. It's not actually cork, it just looks like it, but it's really, really cool. Maybe it is. I don't know. Moving on to our next honorable mention. That is going to be the 576. I believe this is the 35th anniversary pair. It might not be. So don't quote me on that. It could just be a GR, but I like these a lot. They're made of leather, as you can see. I've creased the toe box pretty good. I actually run in these every now and then. Super high quality materials, made in the beautiful Flimby UK plant. Just a really gorgeous, well done sneaker. See that? And as you can see, it's got that, hard to tell, but it's got that 576 made in England tongue. That is at an angle that is really hard to show that with what the camera's pointing at. So yeah, that would be my second honorable mention. Not quite my top 10 yet. Third one's going to be one that nobody is going to have, if anybody even had that 574. Not 576, my goodness. If anyone even had that 576 on their list, I would be surprised about that. It is the 1906R spruce and like silver. I don't know the actual name for it. SKU code is M1906REE. So these are lovely. They play perfectly into that like retro runner vibe. I love these so much. Like, they're so perfect for that retro runner feel. They got the gel pods in the back. These are a little dusty because I haven't worn them in a while. I got to get like a dust bag or something for them, but yeah, I used to wear these to work, so they are a little beat down. It's kind of hard to tell because I've, you know, put a lot of work into like refurbishing them, but like the back heel, stuff like that. I just love the little like spruce green hints here and here on the end. There's one right there on the tip of the laces. There's one on the tongue. There's even one on the insole. So it's just like a cream and silver color, but the green hints just really add some life to it, you know? Just something I really like about this sneaker. And with that out of the way, we are done with honorable mentions. It's time to get to the top 10. And this is a fairly obscure pair. 990 V3 New York City. My favorite part about this entire sneaker is the little reflective apple on the back. I think that's just so gorgeous. I got these off eBay. This was my first 990 V3. They're super comfortable. They are also a little pre-loved. And the insole bleeds. I think I made a video about that once or twice. So I switched them out with a 2-way V4 insole. It's that carbon fiber right there. Yeah, and the bleed is pretty bad on these. It's gotten on the sidewall, it's gotten on the toe box, it's gotten on the outsole. I do like them, and they're super hard to find. So like, it's a pretty cool pair to have. It's just they're very well loved. So, and 990 V3s are super comfortable. In my opinion, it's probably the best of the 990 V series. My second favorite would be the 990 V6, and my third favorite would be the 990 V4. So that's like my top three there, if you're looking for that. Number 9 is the only pair that I have picked up in store that's like a collab that I picked it up on release day. It's the 2002R DTLR Tinsel. I'm pretty sure these are literally still sitting online, so I didn't really need to pick them up. But yeah, they're just super shiny. I like that about them. They stand out super well, even without having a whole lot of reflective detailing. Get that little snowflake on there. I also originally thought the outsole was glow in the dark. It's just translucent. It's not. I really love this like silver, like, I don't know, gel pod heel area. I just think that looks so nice. The little hints of red and the red outsole. Yeah, just a beautiful, beautiful sneaker. I love these. I got a lot of wear in with them around Christmas time. And also they kind of look like an Ohio State Buckeyes colorway. So they go pretty well with my Jeremiah Smith jersey, like the one I've got on right now. So yeah, just a really well done sneaker by DTLR. I know they haven't had as much hype in the collab space with New Balance in recent years as they have in the past. But they do some pretty good stuff. A lot of it recently has been like super over the top and colorful, like the Starry Nights pair. I was not a fan of those. Those are literally still sitting right now. So if you did want a very cheap, basically free collab, you could go get those. And speaking of collabs, this is not a collab, but it really easily could be. What is this, my number 7 shoe? Yes. It's the Steel Blue 2002R. And I like these just a smidge more than the Tinsels, because I feel like these are like a really well-rounded year-round shoe, and they just have that beautiful, gorgeous steel blue color that we have sort of associated with Kith. The materials on these are nothing to write home about. In fact, for a New Balance pair, it's actually pretty bad. But I just love the color. I just got these for like $90 because it's steel blue, and steel blue is one of my favorite colors on any New Balance shoe ever. And I think if you put like a Kith logo on the back heel or anything crazy like that, these would be going for like $230, around that price range, because we've just put such a high price tag on that. So to wear something that you don't really feel like is luxury, but like, you know, these are an easy throw on, and they kind of look like a Kith shoe. So maybe one day I'll get a compliment like, oh, I like your shoes from Kith, and then I can be like, actually, these are a GR. I got them for $90. So yeah, I really like them a lot. Very wearable colorway. Speaking of Kith, we have the Kith 480. I hit on these. The only pair I have ever hit on Kith's website in 4 tries. I did not get the Orly 990 V4s. I really wanted the brown ones. But it was probably a good thing, because I ended up having enough money to get my number 1 sneaker by not getting those. So stay tuned for that. I think this was the best done out of the 3 in the entire pack. I know a lot of people probably think the 991 V2 is the best just because of the model. But you're getting about as good materials on these as you will find on any like dunk-like sneaker or skate shoe. And you get that beautiful monogram Kith logo, those orange laces that I threw in there. There's 3 different ones. These just look the best. That fuel cell in the shoe. They're super comfy. Not something you would expect from a skate shoe or like a dunk-like. But they are very, very, very comfortable, and I cannot speak well enough about that. They do run a little big. I'm just gonna let you know, like, this is a huge shoe. It's like kind of like wearing a boat on your foot, but like in a way that isn't super uncomfortable. So I definitely like these more than the orange and blue pair. I felt like that was under-branded as far as it went. With Kith for like the Madison Square Garden stuff, they've always gone really heavy on the Kith branding, and I didn't see much on there. And also I just didn't like the mesh toe box. I thought, like, you know, I'd much rather prefer a nice suede than a mesh. So, I think that was number 6. 5, 4, 3. Yes. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Okay, that was number 7. Wait, hold on. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, that was number 7. Did I put 11 shoes on my top 10 list? Anyway, we're just gonna move on. This is number 6. It's the Bodega 610. A lot of people are probably, well, not a lot of people because I don't have a lot of subscribers or anyone really that follows me. A decent amount of people would be like, why do you have these higher than the Kith ones? Like, these you can walk in to your local Nordstrom rack, find them sitting on the shelves and buy them for like $110. And I'm just going to let you know that is exactly what I did. And they have served their purpose beautifully. These boys are like indestructible. I have worn these a handful of times in really nasty weather, and like, they're just still good. Even the hairy suedes on here are just perfectly fine. I also love those reflective laces. I don't know if it's doing it with the light, but they are 3M reflective. Really cool. And I love when Bodega does a shoe because the 2 different sides of the shoe, crazy. Here you've got the purple N and this like yellow heel cap thing. And on this side, you have a silver N and a black heel thingy. So they also have these funky laces that go all the way into the toe box, which they actually do provide some sort of like additional, like, I don't know, lockdown, I guess. They work really well. So, all right, give me 1 second to grab my top 5 pairs. I'm trying to go without revealing my face in this necessarily, but like, I guess if it comes to the point where it is a face reveal video, then I guess we're just rolling with it, and now my face is out there. So I did do a podcast with my brother for a little while, so my face has already been on the internet, so I don't know what angle this camera is filming. I could be just totally on my face right now or not. So number 5, let's just roll right into it. Boom. Easy peasy, super easy pick. 990 V6 in Castle Rock. Like, there's not much you can go wrong with a Castle Rock gray shoe, especially from New Balance. Like, these are sick. They're super easy to wear, super comfortable, and mine have been through the grind a little bit. I wear these a lot just because they're such an easy shoe to throw on. They go with like any outfit. You can wear them in the summer or the winter time. And you can also wear them to the gym. I've worn them to the gym a couple times. Out of any of the 990V series, this is easily the best one to run in. Like, that fuel cell is so soft and squishy, and it fits really well. The only problem that I have with the 990V6, I know Sam Dukowski talked about how the outsole separates from the midsole. I haven't experienced that yet. I don't think I've worn them enough to get to that. But the tongue, it's just super thin compared to the other 990 series tongues. And it does pinch if you tie the laces too tight. So if you're trying to do performance running and you want that really one-to-one fit with like a really snug lace tie, these are not very comfortable for that. I know I like to tie my shoes tight. I don't like having heel slippage, and I like having them very secure around my foot. So it is a little bit annoying. That is the only thing that is a problem with these. I wear these. I have a black pair that I have worn to work for the entire year. And let me just tell you, working at a gas station is not easy. Those boys are destroyed. So, yeah, that is a great pick to go at number 5. Honestly, just get yourself some Castle Rock 990 V6s. Super comfortable, super wearable. One of the best from New Balance. And at number 4, we have a probably controversial take. 993 Teddy Santis Driftwood and Mushroom Cloud, I think, is what they're called. I'll just read the SKU code. It's U993GG. I cannot speak highly enough about the materials on these. They are absolutely ridiculous. You got that hairy suede, this beautiful open engineered mesh. It is so breathable inside this shoe. I know it's like a winter fall colorway, but like literally, this is the most airy shoe I have ever stepped foot in my entire life. There's just so much like flow through this shoe. It's crazy. You got these beautiful, beautiful laces, that sock liner that Teddy Santis likes to do where it's like a towel. They're 993s, so you know they're going to be comfy with that Absol DTS. And this beautifully stitched USA on the back. Like, the materials on these are so incredibly premium that it made me a little disappointed I didn't get any more of the season stuff. This is the only pair I have from this year's season. I'm hoping next year when I move, because I don't know if you knew, I'm moving to Pennsylvania. I'm hoping next year when I do move, I can get some more of the like Made in USA series stuff that Teddy does, because it's just incredible. So this is also the only shoe I have that has been touched by Teddy Santis. The other 3 that are at the top of my list are all collabs, and I don't have any AMA Leon Dore. I think that's how you say it. But yeah, these are just a sick shoe. They feel so high quality when they're on your feet, and they go really well with khaki pants, which is basically what I wear all the time. All right, moving on to my top 3. At number 3, I mean, come on, it's the Action Bronson Medusa Azules. These, they're beautiful. I don't know what's not to be said about them. I know a lot of people thought they were the worst out of the entire pack of the 3 1906s he did, and I get that. He's normally very out there with like his color blocking and stuff like that, and these definitely on the safer side as far as an Action Bronson shoe does go. But I mean, come on. I didn't really like the Rose Waters. I know a lot of people liked them because they had that like material change. I thought they looked plasticky, which to be fair, that is exactly what he was going for. I also do like the black hints. I know a lot of people don't like that. One of my favorite parts of this shoe is the heel counter done with the black mesh underneath. I just think that looks so good. Rope laces, super reflective. He somehow found a way to make the tongue on the 1906 like 5 times more comfortable with this weird texture he did on it. They feel like a unit on your foot, I'll say that. They're super well padded, which most 1906s are not super well padded, so it's a little bit interesting. But yeah, these are absolutely gorgeous. I got them for a great price, and personally, I think I like them more than the Rosewater and the Scorpius. I think they would just be much easier to match than the Scorpius. So at number 2,